Welcome to MMA UK. I'm Danny Bruff. As always, please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It means a great deal to all of us at MMA UK. Tonight, I'm joined with Dec Dean. How's it going, Dec? You all right?
All right, mate. Yeah, sound. How yourself?
Good. Yeah, good, mate. Good, mate. Cheers for coming on. So, Dec's fighting at FCC 30 on September the 10th in Bolton, and I believe it's going to be your professional debut.
Yeah, man.
Where's this come from? What's made you take the leap?
I don't know, like I've had 11 amateur fights now, and then just thought, fuck it, I'm not getting any younger, am I? May as well start getting paid for it. Getting punched in the face. No point doing it for free.
Yeah. I mean, so what's different? Like you say, just saying you've had that many fights and now you might as well get paid for it. What's changed from your last fight to this fight? Has it been a few fights coming ready to make that jump, or is it the coach team behind you saying, right, let's go for it?
Yeah, well, I was talking about it to Josh and Brooklyn and that, saying might go pro next one, and I just thought, fuck it, mate. There's no point saying if next one. May as well just do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's
I didn't really even have a chat with Matt about it, mate. It was just like, yeah, may as well go pro now, haven't we? And he was just like, yeah, mate.
Right. So how'd you actually go from amateur to pro? Is there anything you've got to actually do, or do you just literally tell the promoter, "Oh, what professional bout? Let's go for it"?
Yeah, I just said to Matt, like, get me pro for the next fight, and then he just said, yeah, sound. I leave all that to Matt. Do you know what I mean? Like, he knows I want to fight, so I just literally wait for him to say, "Do you want to fight this geezer?" And I'll just say, "Yeah, mate."
Yeah,
and then enough. That's that. Yeah.
So obviously fighting Rich Lunt. Do you know much about him?
No, not really, mate. To be honest, I just know he owns I think it's like a traditional kickboxing gym, I think.
Right.
So I can imagine he's done that from young. So I imagine he's got fairly decent strike. And I've seen one of his fights with what's it called? Tommy Coyle, I think he's called. Is it Tommy Coyle?
Yeah.
And he looks like he's got a pretty good sidekick, to the belly. Yeah. So that's all. There's not much footage of him, mate, to be honest. So I'm not really.
What's been doing conditioning your stomach?
Nah, I'm not really one for game planning anyway, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, because if it goes out the window, I don't want to be thinking, fucking hell, what's plan B? I'd rather just go with the flow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really plan much, to be fair.
Yeah, with you saying go with the flow, how do you find it? Because obviously training in, week out, you're learning all these different techniques, all these different moves. If someone throws a hook, you've probably got 5 things in your back of the head you can do to counter it or move out of the way. When you're in there, how do you figure out what you're going to do? Is it just reactive, or are you thinking, I'm going to do this next and see if it works? What goes through your mind when you're in there?
I just kind of just try and react, me, to be fair, because I feel like as soon as you start trying to think, the moment's gone. Like, because it's split seconds, do you know what I mean? Like, how fast can you throw a punch? Like, jabs are rapid, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? So you can't really think about it. You just got to kind of react to it. That's how I feel about it anyway. Where some people, they like to think everything through, don't they? And like game plan and stuff like that. But it's not for me, mate. I'm just reaction, I would say.
Literally turn up and go with whatever comes at you.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
What weight are you fighting at?
70 kilo.
Is that all right for you? Have you got to do much of a cut? Or?
No, not really. I've just got a nutritionist now, so I'll diet down the rest of the weight and then cut about 5-6 kilo, hopefully. I do the same all the time, like the same. Like this far out, I'll be a certain amount of weight, and then come fight week, I'll usually be around the same weight, and then there's just a cut sweet. Then amateur though, I had a couple at 74 kilo, but as I was getting towards the end of amateur, Matt was saying like, there's no point doing like 74s. You may as well get used to keep cutting to 70, because there's no 74 kilo at professional. Do you know what I mean? It's either 70 or 77.
You didn't fancy moving up?
Nah, mate. Fucking massive down welterweights. Big boys, mate.
How'd you find eating? So how'd you find eating in nutrition? Are you just generally a clean eater anyway, or do you?
Yeah. I eat pretty healthy anyway. To be fair, yeah. Like when I take my dinner to work and we've got a cooker and all that at work. Do you know what I mean? Like a little camping stove and all that. So just cook everything pretty fresh. Little George Foreman grill and all that.
Going all out on your dinners.
Yeah. It saves money though, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like if you go to a butcher shop or whatever, it's like £8 a butty and that. It's fucking all adds up, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's also you can't really get anything healthy from butcher shops, really, can you? It's always bacon, egg on barbs.
Yeah, it's just battered with sauce as well, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Even if you say, oh, just a little bit of mayo, mate, it's all over the gaff, innit?
So obviously FCC, is this your first fight at FCC?
Yeah.
Yeah, is a promotion you're looking forward to going to?
Yeah. I always like fighting on new shows, mate. Do you know what I mean? I like the excitement of new things. It's like I was saying to Matt, like, now this is probably like excited for it again. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
don't know, because it's the next level, innit?
Yeah.
So
it's a really good event as well, to be fair.
Yeah, no, yeah. I remember when Pedro fought in it a couple of times, didn't he? Was it once?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fought that Adam Shepherd.
Yeah.
Fought him on there, and I was cornering him for that. It was a well-run show.
Yeah, it's smart. How is Brooklyn doing anyway? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's all right. You know, the little Joey Essex of MMA in, mate. Telling you, mate. You'll see as the years go by. You'll see it.
Has he been keeping you busy in the gym?
Yeah. You know what, mate? He's been one of my main sparring partners and training partners now on the pads and whatnot for, I'd say, the last 18 months, 2 years, mate. And that's from like being 16. Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
So he's up there, mate. He's not like your average little teenager either. He's got quite a mature head on his shoulders. He says a lot of stupid shit, but he does a lot of mature things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he is quality, and I believe he's actually studying as well, and he's not just fighting. He's
no, he's not.
He's
not like. Yeah, he does. I think he's finishing it now. Actually, to be fair, done like the sports science or whatever it is. You know what they do at Aspire. I think it's a good course. That I think. I'd have done it if I was his age and it was around anyway, 100%.
Enough of Brooklyn anyway. His head won't even fit on the screen.
Yeah, he'd be swelling up, mate. He sat there, scanning his chips and his fucking waffles and ice cream, getting a little fucking hard on over it.
Yeah. How do you find the camaraderie in the gym? Is it something that you enjoy? You know, I'm guessing you enjoy going because you go there a lot, but is it something that keeps you going throughout the week?
Yeah, I love 12 gauge me, mate. It's fucking Matt's a man, mate. Do you know what I mean? There's no knobs in the gym either. There's no egos. There's no. I don't know. It's hard to explain, mate. It's just fucking everyone's welcome. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I know there's that cliche, oh, like a family, but it's just a buzz, mate. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has a laugh on that. There's no bell ends, mate.
Yeah.
Like everyone, no one thinks they're above anyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone's just on same playing field, except obviously Matt's. Everyone knows he's the man. Do you know what I mean? He's the boss man, isn't he?
Yeah. Like you say, it's how it should be. And obviously, fight's coming up 10th of September. What do you do for sparring now? Do you kind of lower it down? Are you going to have a few weeks shutting off the training?
Yeah, I'll keep the spar. We on the spar light anyway. Like I've had years of just fucking banging in the gym, mate. You know, sparring hard, thinking, oh, you've got to spar hard, And then when Matt was like, we'll tone the sparring down, like keep the tempo high. Put the power down, like leg kicks and body kicks and stuff. You can still sink them in a little bit, but like shots to the head is what's the point? Do you know what I mean? You can only take so many. What's the point of me trying to take fucking Josh's head off or Brooklyn's head off or vice versa? No one's going to benefit from it, are you? Yeah. And I just feel like since we've done that, I just felt more calm in the fire. It's weird, mate. I don't know how to explain it. Like, because you'd think when someone's trying to take your head off, you get used to it. But I don't know. It's weird, mate. I just prefer sparring light because there's more punches in bunches then, and you're willing to try new things. Because if someone tries to take your head off, you're just getting your guard up, aren't you? And that's it.
Yeah, worried all the time.
Yeah, you're concentrating on not getting it rather than try to hit him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas when you tone the power down, it's people try new things. It's good for the beginners as well. So yeah, that's my take on the sparring. But as for this fight, like. Nothing different, mate. There's no secrets in MMA, is there?
Yeah.
So,
how did you get into MMA? What made you get into it?
Well, originally I did Thai boxing from about 16, 17, and one of my mates used to go around to each of his houses, and he'd always put it on the telly, on the computer, sorry, on YouTube, and I'd be like, oh, check this guy, but what the fuck's this? And I see it, and I used to think, I could fucking do that. And then I just thought, fuck it, got to 24, and I thought I'm gonna change from Thai to MMA and see how I get on. Because I originally just wanted to learn the wrestling and jiu-jitsu, do you know what I mean? But then when I went and trying to blend it all together, because in my head I went in there and I thought, no one's going to fucking take me down, mate. I'm just going to stand up and just fucking bop them all. Within about 30 seconds, mate, I was flat on my back, sparring and thinking, fucking hell, what do I do here now? And then from there, I just thought, I need to learn this.
Levels. That's what you learn,
Yeah,
levels.
Yeah, I was a bit naive going in there thinking, ain't going to take me down, mate. And then before I knew it, mate, I was flat on my back thinking, what the fuck's going on here?
And now you're doing your professional debut?
Yeah, now I'm doing professional debut. Like, what is it? 6 years, 5.5, 6 years later, something.
Yeah. What does work think about that? I'm guessing we all know you're a fighter. What ever work supportive, or do you think you're a bit of a nutter?
No, they're all right. Like, my boss is a big boxing fan as well, so he understands. You know what I mean? Like, he'd been to the Thai fights when he was a kid and that. So he understands. He knows, like, I've been at it for years. You know what I mean? So he supports me, mate. Like, when I say I need a day off for whatever, he'll be like, "Yeah, so mate."
Nice.
So
what the missus? How does she find it, especially on fight nights?
Well, she's all right, to be fair. Like, I was competing, fighting and whatnot before I even met her. Do you know what I mean? So she can't be like, "What you doing going to the gym? Like, why have you all of a sudden started taking fighting up? Blah blah blah." Because she knows what she was getting into. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, she's behind me 100%, mate. Fully supports me. Couldn't ask for any better support off her, really.
Nice.
Like, if I try to have a fucking biscuit or something with a brew, you know, when I'm dieting, be like, slap the hand, put it back.
That's what you need, though, isn't it? That's what you need.
Yeah, that's what you do, mate. You do, like, because everyone gets them sugar cravings, especially when you're telling yourself you can't have them. It makes you want it more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you're dunking it in a brew all the time.
You'll be doing that straight after A now, straight on the brew dunk.
Yeah, I'll have a brew when I get home. Standard, mate. Always got to have a brew. So I think it's a tradesman thing, innit?
Yeah. What do you do for work?
I'm joining me, mate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice,
So it's easy. That's why I mean, like, I think, like, my boss and stuff like that, like, support me, because if I'm not in work, I don't have to pay me. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm self-employed.
Right. Yeah.
So he probably saves himself a couple of quid time every day off. Do you know what I mean?
Not bothered about you coming in with a few cuts here and there either.
Nah, he used to do a bit of boxing that himself, so can't really. To be fair, I've got a couple now, like, but it's more like little rope burns and stuff. But I tend to really, like I say, don't spar hard. Do you know what I mean? So not really getting fucking black eyes all the time and stuff like that.
No. Do you get to have
injuries.
much downtime? Because obviously you work full time. Your hobby is pretty much full time. What's your downtime outside the gym?
Don't really have one, mate, because I go to work 7 days a week, mate.
No.
So I go to work 7 days and then I go to the gym 5-6 days. So when my downtime is doing fuck all, mate. That's what I enjoy to. But I can't really do it though, because if I have a day off or if I'm not going to the gym, I've got to do something with the kids and that. Do you know what I mean? Take the kids out, especially when it's sunny. Like, I come home from work, do something with the kids, try and entertain them before it's tea, bath, bed, and all that, and then I get off to the gym. It's hectic, mate. Yeah, it's busy,
Non-stop.
innit? Yeah, well, you know yourself. You've got kids yourself, haven't you? So
Yeah. Constant, non-stop.
Yeah, that's it. They always want something, don't they? Always migraine. Constantly,
mate.
Yeah.
Constantly.
It's expensive, man. Should have got dogs. No, I'm joking.
Quality. So obviously FCC 30 Bolton 10th of September. Any predictions on how your fight's going to go?
Nah, I'm not really one to make predictions, mate. I'll just go out there and just win. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think I'm going to win. I deserve to win, mate. It's been a long time coming, this professional debut. Like, yeah. So I put a lot of time and effort into it as well. So I don't see why I shouldn't win. Yeah. But predictions in terms of like finish or points or submission or anything like that, I'm not asked, mate. I'll just win. That's it.
And where do you see yourself going after this? Do you want to do a few more FCCs? Maybe see you go over to Cage Warriors and take that route, or what? Have you got a mapped out plan in your mind? Or are you just going it fight by fight? Fight by fight, mate. Just Matt knows I like to be active as well, so I can imagine get this one out of the way. It's the first one, innit? It's a big one, really, innit? First pro fight and all that. So get this one out of the way and then carry on from there, mate. Just keep active. If FCC want me back on, I'll do it. If Almighty want me on, I'll do it. If Cage Warriors want me on, I'll do it. I fought on Cage Warriors before as well. That was a good show to be on. Yeah.
That was well ran as well.
That was at Trafford, wasn't it? Trafford Park.
Yeah, at Bowlers, yeah. Like 2
Yeah,
weeks before like lockdown and all that shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember that.
Long time ago. That was a good fight, that.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that one.
Always nice fighting in Manchester as well.
Yeah, you don't get to do it much, so to be fair, you know. Like, I think I've only had one MMA fight in Manchester. Oh no, sorry, no, I've had a couple in Wimenshaw actually when Budo was in Wimenshaw. I think they've done 2 shows in Wimenshaw. I fought there twice, so 3 times out of 11 fights I've been in Manchester. Oh, the rest you got to travel for, haven't you? But that's another thing I like about fighting. You get to travel the world, especially at pro. If you're at a good level, do you know what I mean? All around Europe and whatnot for free. Can't complain,
That's
can you?
something what you're looking forward to, yeah? Maybe getting some European shows in.
Yeah. I've said to Matt I want to fight abroad and that as well. So if he gets any opportunities, mate, I'm sure he'll like to go abroad as well. Do you know what I mean? Free weekend away.
Yeah, like Battle Arena, things like that.
Yeah. Oh, do they do European shows then?
Yeah, Battle Arena do, yeah.
Oh, do they? I didn't know that. Yeah, fighting that show then. Fuck it, mate.
Yeah. But anyway, Octagon, there's loads, isn't there? I mean, it's massive in Europe, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was quite surprised.
I think that Octagon, do they do like K1 stuff like that?
I was quite surprised. They get like 10,000 crowds turning up to the local event. So it blew my mind, that.
When I did Thai years ago, I'm pretty sure it was an Octagon fight at a K1 fight there in Italy. And that was in like a big fucking cathedral thing with like 10,000 people. It was fucking mad, mate. Yeah, it was mad. Walked out, was like, fuck me.
When do you think we're going to get something like that over here? It's like we're 30 years behind everyone.
Don't know, mate. Like, people, like, they're not into, like, jits, are they? Everyone just wants to see a fucking war, mate. Like, don't know what it is, whether it's the culture of British people, I don't know. But they just want to see a tear up. There's not that many people who like the technical side of it. Like, I like to watch a fight. Like, don't get me wrong, I like to see a war, like everyone does.
Yeah.
But I also like to watch a fight and watch one guy go in, just fucking batter somebody, come out unscathed, untouched. Bit like Giorgio Petrosian, he don't get touched much, mate. I love watching him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a skill, innit? It's a game.
Yeah.
It's like football. People like to see skill in football, don't they? You don't see a war on a footy pitch, do you?
No.
You get a little tackle and we fucking roll around like mad.
It's a proper game of chess, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's when people say it's a game of inches, it's not, is it? It's millimeters, mate.
Yeah. What do you prefer training-wise? Do you prefer the stand-up striking, or do you prefer jits or wrestling? What do you prefer on
I
your
love
nights?
it all, mate. Love it all.
If you had to pick one, though.
Oh, to watch or to do?
Both.
Because it's both. Watching, I'd probably say I'd like to watch Muay Thai rather than watching a jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah.
But to do, I like wrestling, me. I like manhandling people. Just shows fucking dominance, doesn't it? Like, striking could be subjective. Like, say there's 2 judges and one judge prefers fighting on the back foot and one likes to score on the front foot. Like, it's subjective, innit?
Yeah.
So if there's 3 of you and 2 of you like aggression and 1 of you likes counter fighting, you're gonna lose if you're a counter fighter, aren't you? But if it's wrestling, I'd take you down and just fucking smash you for 5 minutes. There's no arguing, is there?
Yeah, there's no one anything can say about that, is there?
Nah, that's what I mean. I think that's why Khabib done so well, because he just dominated one style, and you can't argue with it, can you? And he's punching people's heads and talking to them, saying, "Nah, I deserve this. Just give up."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You fully imagine someone doing that to you? To give up, mate, smack.
Just give up, I deserve this.
Yeah. I think you fucking hell, shut up.
There you go, mate. What, is that what you're going to do on the 10th?
Well, I'll try it, mate, yeah. If the opportunity is there, yeah. Just give up, mate, smack.
Yeah, quality. Obviously, you mentioned Muay Thai. Would you ever see yourself doing any bare knuckle or anything like that?
Well, I say joking to Matt all the time that I'd do bare knuckle MMA because I don't like wearing wraps, me.
Right.
So yeah, I probably would do bare knuckle MMA, yeah. I don't think I'd do bare knuckle boxing because I've never had a boxing fight. It's not really, it's not my thing, boxing. Do you know what I mean? I like to watch it, but I like kicking and stuff like that. I'm a big kicker. Kick more than a puncher, I would say, definitely.
Yeah.
And obviously grappling. So if it was bare knuckle MMA, mate, yeah, I'd put my name down.
So you'd like to see that? No gloves MMA.
Yeah. Well, you get a lot more chokes, won't you? Do you know what I mean? Like, things are just slip in a lot easier. Don't get me wrong, mate. You'd have fucking sore hands, wouldn't you? Don't think I'd be swinging the hammer Monday morning, mate. But but I'd give it a go. If the money was right as well, like you're not gonna say no, will you? Fight is fight, don't they, mate? So if there's someone said, "Yeah, it's 10 grand, you want a bare knuckle MMA fight?" Yeah, mate. Probably
Is
a
there
bit more
anyone
than
you'd
10
love
grand,
to
like,
fight? Is there anyone you actually love to fight? Like someone you think, I'd love to fight him. Even if you think he'd smash fuck out here, is there anyone you'd still do it?
Nah, I'd never really think like that, to be fair. Like, I'm not a nasty guy, mate. Just like fighting. Just like punching people in the face or anybody, mate.
Fight Brooklyn
But
tomorrow.
I've got yeah, Brooklyn, come here, mate. Smack. Cop for that. But now, like, as in, like, person to person, I don't look at someone and just go, I'd love to fucking bat you for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just, like I say, it's a sport, innit? I just like doing it. It's a good, satisfying feeling, when you belt someone, it just connects. I just think, yeah, mate, that was nice. But then when they do it to you, you're like, nah, it wasn't so nice.
Do you remember the first time you ever got it? Like the first time you went training, you got a decent contact on you. You were like,
I remember my first fucking pro Thai fight, mate. Like, come out was so naive. Like, footwork and everything was terrible, mate. Like, I come out, my feet were like so together, and then I just touched gloves, and he just went bosh with a big uppercut, mate. And I remember thinking, wow, what the fuck was that? Them little tiny 8-ounce gloves that are tiny, mate. Just hit me, and I just thought, wowzers, mate. I need to put my hands up and get a bit steadier here. What the fuck was that? Didn't expect it to be so hard, do you know what I mean? And now that guy, I actually trained wrestling with him.
No way.
So yeah, we had to think, how long ago was that now? I think it was about between 16 to 18 minutes, that side fight anyway. So it was many years ago, mate. I hadn't been doing Thai for long when I had the fight either. So, but yeah, I remember getting it thinking, fuck me, mate, that was hard. But then after that, you just get used to it, like, you know what I mean? Because it'd gone from like sparring in 16-ounce gloves.
Yeah.
And someone just going boom with a fucking tiny little snide 8-ounce glove that's had about 1,000 rounds of fighting that passed around show to show. No padding in it, nothing.
I think that's something a lot of people don't realise, like people who watch boxing and that when they're in 16-ounce gloves and they're hitting each other constantly. I don't think they realise, like when you get in MMA and you got 4-ounce gloves on, it's completely different. Like, it's completely different
like it creeps through like little tiny little gaps, mate. It'll creep through, do you know what I mean? Like, but even them 8-ounce, mate, when you actually put an 8-ounce glove on, there's not much on the knuckle.
No,
not much at all, mate. And then especially like inside the way they wrap the hands, they proper build the wraps up.
right.
And the way they tie the gloves as well, it pulls the padding back on the knuckle, so it's tight as fuck, mate. So I remember my old coach tying my hands up. I remember thinking, wow, they are like bricks, mate. I could barely move my hand. Do you know what I mean? It was like the wraps was tight, the gloves was tight. I was just thinking, fucking hell, it's like a rock. And then I got hit with fucking hell.
It's a rock.
Yeah.
Quality. Before I let you go, mate, is anyone you want to give a shout out to? Any sponsors or teams, coaches, anything like that?
Yeah, Adam in Intelligent FS. He helped me out with the nutrition. Then Ryan at Domestic Air Conditioning. He sorts out my fight kit along with Nathan as well. He's got his Secure and Protect Solutions. They've been behind me from the start, them two as well. And Russell at Pound for Pound MMA store. He sorted me out with a fight kit. And then obviously Matt Thorpe for passing the knowledge on, mate. And then all my teammates. So yeah.
Nice. Like I say, Gauge MMA.
If I've missed anyone off, I'm sorry. I train at a couple of other gyms as well. So the boys at Stockport Catch Wrestling as well. Can't forget them, mate. Get some hard rounds in there. They're all fucking heavy as fuck, mate.
Do you prefer that though? Do you prefer fighting people bigger than you? Because I'm sure you feel like you're learning more, even if they're keeping you down.
You do, but then when you come to someone who's smaller and they're faster and they've got that speed advantage, it's the complete opposite again. Like if I'm say competing or training with someone who's like 90 kilo, I'm going to be faster than them. But if I'm like Brooklyn, he's faster than me because I've got about 10 kilo on him. Do you know what I mean? So it's swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, like we go to Manchester Wrestling Academy as well. That's good. I enjoy that as well. And then I started going to Stealth as well. I started mixing wrestling and jits on a Tuesday because I only ever put a gi on me about 5 months ago or something. Put a gi on for the first time. Why
have you gone down the gi route? Is it to get the grading, or is it just to?
No, just
fancied it.
Yeah, just fancied it, mate. Just it breaks the techniques down a lot better. Do you know what I mean? Like it slows it, especially when you're in the roll. It slows the pace down. Like you scramble, you can't scramble the same. No. There's a lot of dry friction and stuff. So if you can get out of it, in my head, I think if you can get out of a triangle that's tight in the gi, you can do it in no gi when it's all slippy and wet. So I just thought, fuck it, may as well give it a go. It'd be nice to like go through the promotions, blue belt, purple, blah blah blah. Not even got a stripe yet.
I haven't got a stripe yet.
No, I've never got a stripe, mate. I'm still white belt. So Matt, if you're listening, mate, I want the purple belt.
Never know, if you pull a submission off on the 10th of September, maybe he'll get you your little stripe out.
Yeah, if there's a sub, what do you want me to do? If there's a sub there, what are you feeling? What are you saying?
Oh, it's got to be an RNC, isn't it?
Right, okay. I'll try my best for you, mate. Try my best for you.
Just don't try it, and then it gets fucking turned around on you and be blaming me.
Yeah, but actually, it's that fucking Danny's fault up there, up there, that microphone. It's all his fault. Well,
honestly, mate, pleasure speaking to you. Appreciate you coming on. Mate. You can catch Dec Dean from 12 Gauge MMA at FCC 30, 10th of September. I'll be there myself. Can't wait to see you. And all the best, mate. Get that training in.
Nice one, mate.
Don't be dunking any biscuits.
Yeah, no, none of that, mate. None of that jazz.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for speaking to us.
Nice one, mate. See you in a bit.
Nice one. Cheers, Dec.
Bye.